I really love art, painting and bright colors, but I never thought I could become an artist. Today, I'm going to share a bit about myself and where I'm going from here. Hi, my name is Kim, and I'm a self-taught part-time artist. Join me as I do some painting and chat, and I hope that you realize that you can be an artist too. Growing up, I never thought about being an artist. As kids, we weren't allowed using paint because it was too messy. Looking back, I can see some creative things that I enjoyed, like drawing maps of imaginary towns, creating elaborate posters and calendars for work, and making decorative displays on my shelves. At one point in my adulthood, I was going through a tough time and was introduced to mixed media art journaling. In art journaling, I layered collage, stencils, stamping, paint, and words. My emotions went into the pages, and when I look back at them, I can remember and feel what was on my mind at the time. I watched a ton of YouTube videos, took some paid classes, played around with some materials, and bought way too many art supplies. For a while, I stuck to using art journals, but at some point I wanted to try working on bigger pieces. It felt like the journal pages just didn't give me enough room. The joy and freedom of painting large areas of paint and getting into the flow. What a feeling. Now I prefer to work on canvas or wood panels. I like working on medium-sized surfaces, but also work on smaller ones. My space is relatively small, so sometimes I feel constrained with my limitations, but eventually I'll go even bigger. A lot of the time now, I use my journal only as a place to put leftover paint and add to the pages over time. I usually work on multiple pieces at a time. I'm finding my style, working intuitively, adding marks and collage and paint in layers, experimenting or playing until I find something that I like and going from there. Sometimes the process is really quick, and other times it takes months. Sometimes I get really frustrated when the painting doesn't go how I want to. It's an incredibly bad feeling, like I suck and will never be able to make it work. I've started to have enough experience to know that there's a messy middle. It gets worse before it gets better, but that imposter syndrome is very real. I also get impatient waiting for the paint to dry, which is why I work on multiple pieces at the same time. I'm still new, but I'm following the things I like. I love the feel of stroking paint on a canvas, the flowiness of inks and liquid paint. I love putting random marks and scribbles down on a blank canvas. I love bright colors, especially pink and turquoise. For most of my life, I didn't have this kind of hobby or any way of expressing myself. It's funny because in general, I'm a calm and soft-spoken kind of person, but in my art, I'm bold and bright and have lots to say. I have something that lights me up inside, and I'm excited to talk about. I've always been someone who does what they're told, done what's expected of me, never gone against the crowd, always working a regular job. Now that I've found something I love, I have this stirring of a desire to see what I can do with it. I want to do this full time. I want to do it in a way that works for me. I'm not sure yet what that looks like, but I've realized that I can handle stuff. I can be brave. I can get through anything I put my mind to. Those feelings of being unsure and overwhelmed are really scary and uncomfortable though. A while ago, I gave myself a challenge. Post an Instagram reel every day for 30 days. No expectations or need to make it perfect. Just do it. And I did. I've been doing it for at least 6 months now, missing only a couple of days. I actually got into a pretty good routine of doing it, where it wasn't difficult anymore, and I enjoyed it. At first it was hard though. I'm definitely not a superstar of any kind, but I'm really proud of myself for doing it, for putting myself out there in my own small way. Now I have a new goal, Start a YouTube channel. Now that is super scary. Figuring out all the editing, organization, how-tos, etc. Fears of dealing with trolls, that no one will watch my videos, that people will say I suck, that I'm not an artist, and on and on and on. But I decided to try it. I decided that to start off with, I will just do it. Even if my videos are amateurish and way less professional than all the other videos out there. Thinking of it logically, everyone has to start somewhere. There's no way that every YouTuber out there was born knowing how to do it. I have to be patient with myself, and I know that I'll get better and better with practice. I just have to do it. I have to accept that it will be uncomfortable at first though. So here we are today. I'm on this journey of becoming an artist and sharing my journey on YouTube. I'll grow and develop as a person and a creative. I hope that you'll follow along through the highs and lows and know that if I can do it, anyone can.